Welcome to DTC MTV Product Review.
Hi DTCers, are you there? Are you in there? Yes, I see you.
With your host,
From the Busby Empire
and magician for hire,
spanning the globe,
DTC's very own,
I've been hopping on water.
Guy Portlock.
Alright, chippers. Yeah. DTC MTV Product Review time. I hope you're well. I'm loving the weather. It's sweltering. Sweaty, it's great. Alarmed. Alakazam. Noel Qualter and Adrian Gower. This is a very the upshot. This is the upshot. This is what I like. It is very original. I love that idea. It is very strong. You are getting them to think of a day, a time, seeing it on an alarm clock, and then at the end you show that you've got in your wallet a picture of your alarm clock with the day and the time that they've stated. If you just take that concept, that idea, and think about the possibilities for this, they are endless. What's the DVD like? It's well put together, as you'd expect from Alakazam. The explanations are clear and thorough, and there are some nice ideas, and playing around with things, come up with some good thoughts there. The PDFs that you get are very useful for practicing. I think that's a great idea. You get 50 gimmicks, which means that you are going to need refills if you're going to use this all the time. But I think for the reactions you're going to get, I don't think you're going to mind getting the refills. So, what are my thoughts overall? I think this is, if I'm just thinking about working now, the worker, I would not want to use the, I'm not going to be walking around with a big pad. So big pad is out for me, unless I was doing something like a stand-up in front of a big audience at the end, and then you can bring it in there. So for a different situation, fine. But for my everyday walkabout sort of stuff, I'm going to want to do more of the Noel's performance, where he's using a small pad which you can keep in your pocket. I think that's a cleaner way of doing it. I'm going to come on to the performance in a second, but so I still think for me I need to kind of work it into a way that looks nice and fluid and just works. The reason I say this is this: the two performances that you've got Richard on there, who's doing a performance where I like the idea. He's talking about them thinking about a song they like and what time it's on the radio, that sort of thing. But I thought, I know it's a magician watching it, but I thought it looked a bit dirty. There was a lot of ditching to the pocket, and the woman, I swear, looked down at the pocket when he did it. And then when you're taking the gimmick out and showing the time from that same pocket, I thought it was a bit of an odd way of doing it. And they do say on the thing it could have gone to a wallet or anything else, but that was a bit odd. And then the Noel version, although cleaner for me when you're using a small pad, there's still a lot of it's that sort of thing I don't like, where I'm doing something behind here, but I'm going to make small talk. One stage it was like, honestly, I swear the woman looked like she was bored. Now, that's not ideal. Alright, the end revelation kind of forgives all that, but at the time it's like, she's looking around, and he's throwing comment like, is that the sort of time you finish work? No, and dead end again. So it's like, oh, so I think to get this the best possible is to have it into a routine where you've got something that flows. It can be brought in almost not as a standalone effect, but you've got a card revelation or some other things going on, so it's got a real nice fluid feel to it, and then it's just going to get an amazing reaction. As I said, the guys do come up with some great ideas on there, and I think there's the gimmick. This is what it does. Go out and find the best way that works for you, that looks good, that creates a great vibe with the people. I'm just sticking the thing off the top of my head. Something like remote viewing, or mixing it in with other things. I don't know. There's lots of ideas, but I think once you nail it and that it becomes really fresh for you, then you're going to absolutely love this. It's a great idea. I think it's well priced, and I think it's excellent. I think it's so nice to have something a bit different. So I'm going to give it 4.5 for the worker. I think you can use it as walkabout, but again, I think you need, you know, you can't have someone standing behind you, but you can do it as walkabout. But a lot of the time in the walkabout, you haven't got masses of time with people. You will either have it as an ending, or if you've got a bit more time and you've got not many guests at a gig, and maybe there'll be a perfect time for it. Or you could do it as a stand-up with the pad. It's not great unless you've got a camera showing the picture, but that can go round. But so the right time is what you need. Hobbyists, it's not difficult to do. Well, it's not difficult to do for anyone. Worker, hobbyist. Well, I know hobbyists are good magicians, but so it's not difficult to do, and you're not going to have the constraints of thinking about how much you're going to carry with you, etc., etc. Rock and roll. 4.5 stars, my friends. All the best.
Thank you for watching DTC MTV Product Review.